Hey y'all, it's Day. So I'm gonna do a reading for us today. Very much looking forward to this reading. I cut my hair today, and that's something that I've been thinking about for the last couple of days. So, like, I feel very much invigorated now that I cut my hair. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. As usual, if you want to learn more about my readings, if you want to contribute to my readings, if you like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the comment section below, which is the link to my website. And I do want to thank my angels, guides, ancestors, God source, and benevolent energies that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Please continue to guide and protect me as I walk my path. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please protect us as we walk our path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and get started. What do we need to know? What needs to be heard? What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to keep a lookout for? Thank you. Okay. So the first thing that's coming through on the left of the spread, we have Capricorn upright. And it definitely does feel like someone feeling good about who they are, someone feeling good about their character development, someone feeling optimistic about their trajectory, someone feeling stable or capable. And then towards the middle of the spread, we have Pallas Athene, and it says inner wisdom. And this came out in reverse. So inner wisdom is in reverse. We also have on the right of that vertex, which represents karmic point, synastry, fated connections, and turning point. So inner wisdom in reverse, and then karmic point upright, with someone feeling good, really good about who they are, their personal identity, and the direction that they're going in life. This is a very good energy because whoever this reading is for, there is this split energy of feeling stable and optimistic about who they are and the direction they're going in, and then also not knowing what to expect or what obstacle or challenge is coming up next. It's a very nice combination because it's kind of like, I just know that I am enough. I know that I am worthy. I know that I have value regardless of the immediate circumstances that are going on right now, even though you don't know the next steps. So I feel like someone has worked really hard to get to this point, and if you're not to this point, you're transitioning to this point where you stress a lot less. You you you're not wasting a lot of energy, or you're being more intentional about where you focus your energy, and that strengthens you and it adds to your esteem and your confidence and your abilities to move forward. So there's not like a whole bunch of things living rent free in whoever this reading is for, is mine. And like I said, at least they're getting to the point where they are learning how to release some of the extra baggage that feels intangible, but it still finds a way to seep into different aspects of our life. So whoever this reading is for, they are aware of this and like getting a handle on this. So love that for you. Towards the bottom left of the spread, we have Aquarius. Um, let's see. Yeah, so with Aquarius, you are being perceived as someone that moves at their own pace, walks at their own pace. And it's very interesting because people observe you as like, there's something about this person. I'm also getting like they're not getting like red flags. Like you're not being necessarily seen as a threat or as a problem in doing this. It's just that other people notice you, how you move, how you do things differently. And there's an emphasis on someone doing something differently or unheard of or in a different way that than is taught, and they're still succeeding. So people that are noticing you are also thinking about the idea that you are doing something your own way, unconventionally, and you're still progressing, you're still moving forward. And it is making people question what they view as dysfunctional. From other people's perspective, you might be seen or identify as like a misfit or an outcast or a loner or someone that just doesn't really fit into any certain um, social groups or social dynamics, something like that. But people are seeing you thrive, or at least from their perception, you're thriving even though you're different. This is very interesting. And that also adds to your security, your personal security regarding your identity, your root chakra, that you allow yourself to experiment and do things differently, and somehow it works for you. And I'm also getting like innovative, progressive um, energy as well. So people are perceiving you as, so you know how like some people will have the most update technology. It's not so much material wise as when people feel like you have the most updated things, but something about once they actually see you do whatever it is that you do and you finish it and you accomplish it or finish it or execute it, people are like, that was actually quite progressive. Like, that's how people see you. And we have the third house in reverse, I think. And we have the moon card in reverse. So with the I think card and the moon card in reverse, it's kind of like how you are dealing and managing your anxiety if you've had that, or if you're just someone that overthinks sometimes, or someone that used to be stressed out. You have learned how to surrender, or you're actively exercising your ability um, to kind of be present and not overthink, to allow things to play out. You've gotten, or you're getting in the habit of pausing, like really holding that ability to pause. If you meditate, you may have gotten to a certain point of your meditation practice where you're trying different things in your meditation, or maybe you just have more endurance, or something about the type of meditations that you're doing now are more challenging, or something like that. Either way, you're like exercising your tolerance muscle, which exercises your discernment muscle. And through going through those emotions, not suppressing them, but acknowledging them and working through them, that is going to um, just makes you a better receptor and get better reception in general in your daily life. So towards the bottom of the spread, we have conjunction, which represents unity, autonomy, individuation, inner self, self-motivation, concentration, personal interest. So yeah, definitely, whoever this reading is for, definitely feel proud of yourself for who you are. You know, the practices that you've picked up, that you've successfully integrated into your routine that are, you know, for your best interest or for your well-being. Spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say, like, we see you. So love that for you. Then towards the bottom of the spread, we have Pisces, and on the right of that, we have full moon, which represents energy peaks, harvest, blessings, achievement. So yeah, the blessings are coming, and we have Pisces here representing like how, like, just how vast, how big, how great it is, like, you know, the ocean. So blessings are becoming available to for whoever this reading is resonating with. And just when I say that, when blessings are coming towards you, I want you to think of all the ways that blessings could come to you, not just monetarily or not just love wise or relationship wise, not just you know, think, like, be open to all the avenues of abundance as we're being informed that a blessing is due. Top of the deck under current energy was the first quarter, and it says making decisions, obstacles, taking action, and momentum. Making decisions, obstacles, taking action. So there is definitely this energy of, like, spiritual team saying, like, continue to move forward, continue to keep up the momentum of what you're doing. This is definitely just an acknowledgement type of message that's coming through, that you are seen, maintaining your integrity, working on your character, working on things that others cannot take away from you, working on the foundation of who you are, actively working towards your dreams, goals, hopes, wishes, and desires. Spiritual team is basically like, you're looking good. Keep it up. Keep up the momentum. And they're highlighting what's significant about you doing what you do is that you're doing it your way. You're doing it with your style. You're doing it authentically. You are going through the awkward stages, the learning curves. You're actually applying yourself. Yes. Then the South Node is coming out, which represents gifts and lessons. Period. Spiritual team is saying, like, you have put in time, energy, and effort into working on elevating yourself in many ways that will ensure that you're not just stuck in the same scenarios, experiencing the same things, feeling a level of dissatisfaction. Like, you're actually doing different things to get different results. You're trying different things. You're allowing yourself to go outside of your comfort zone. Period. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? Is there anything else we need to know regarding this message? Is there anything else that we need to be aware of? So we have Chiron, the wounded healer. I was definitely getting this energy earlier of like moving past awkward spaces, like to be seen trying, that type of energy. Um, allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to be exposed, allowing yourself to look awkward, like with this Aquarius card that came out earlier that we were just talking about, like people are noticing you and they feel like this person is walking a little wonky, or like there's something about this person that doesn't look all the way right, but then at the same time they're noticing that whatever you're doing, the way that you're doing it, you're successful at it. So it makes them question, like, maybe I don't have to be perfect. For some people it can be like, it's like if somebody is selling something and people are just like, well, I'm not interested in that, so I don't think anyone else would be interested in that. And then they see other people going to buy your product and they're like, it's working for them, like people actually will want to buy that. And then it's making them think about their own, I'm hearing, repressed desires, goals, ideas as well. Like, dang, if like I don't know if you guys seen, like, apparently somebody duct taped a banana to a wall and it sold for like millions of dollars. And it's just like that type of stuff that make you think like, dang, and I'm over here afraid to get my project off the ground, or I'm afraid to, do whatever it is that we need to do. Whatever it is that we need to be doing. So yeah, it's that energy. Um, what spiritual team wants you to say, like, even though you might feel awkward or nobody else is doing it the way you do it, like, don't let that stop you. Period. Then on top of the Aquarius card, we have Mars. Mars. So spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say, like, yeah, keep doing it your way, even if nobody else is doing it that way, or others might have something to say about it, or you think you look weird. Like, that's what's gonna work for you. So they're encouraging that, and Mars represents willpower, desire, fortitude, rage, like all of that. We need all of that. That's why affirmations are really beneficial and important. Like, we need the willpower that even when we're feeling a little bit lost or a little bit awkward, that we're going to like commit to it, follow through. So willpower, desire, it's important that the things that we're moving towards, no matter what they are and in what form, that we truly desire, and that it's something of us, like it's our own desire. This earlier, the inner wisdom came out in reverse, Paula's a theme. We need to make sure that whatever we're moving towards, whatever we're working towards, it's for us. That we want to do it because, like, for example, if it's a project or something that is going to require it to be sustainable, or you need to be sustainable, like, be able to sustain your energy levels to finish it through, to commit, um, you're not going to be able to do it if it's not for you. You're not going to be able to do it if it's not in alignment with like what you're supposed to be doing long term. It's not gonna last. So that's very important. On the left of that, we have Pluto, transformation, rebirth, renewal, obsession. So this may require some shedding. This may require us to get clear on what's really important to us. What do we value? And then on the left of that, we have first quarter. That was the making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum. So spiritual teams that keep up our momentum, there are more obstacles ahead. Be prepared to take action, and your discernment is going to serve you well if you know what you value. And whatever your situation is, know what you value. Chiron, did come out the wounded healer under Pavasatin, the inner wisdom. So yeah, some of this is a little bit triggering because, we're expanding. So it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. So train your mind to know that if you feel uncomfortable, that is a great and a green flag indication that it's working what you're doing. You're expanding yourself, your comfort zone. Don't take that as an indication that you're not ready or that you're not prepared or that you can't do it. Then we have Uranus representing innovation, discovery, individuality, technology. And that's falling out on top of the Pisces card. So yeah, do it your way. Allow it to be a little rocky, a little bumpy. In closing, is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? Is there anything else that we need to know in closing? So we have Libra in reverse, falling on top of the Chiron. Oh, so this is saying be a little selfish. Be a little selfish. Libra's always seeking balance and worried about their external environment and worried about others. This is not the time to be overly extending ourselves to others or considerate of our environment. It's time for us to affect our environment. Then we have the last quarter, transition, letting go, forgiveness, adaptation. That's definitely the energy of this reading. Continue to transition, being mindful of your energy circuits. If there are any last bits, I feel like for whoever this reading is for, like you have a few little last bits of forgiveness or letting go, releasing, unburdening your mind. Someone also would benefit from stretching more, stretching on a daily basis, like incorporating a daily routine specifically for your body is going to be very important. But yeah, so I'm hearing fine tuning. So spiritual team is like, continue to hold space for your blessings, continue to hold space for the divine, for your spiritual team, continue to incorporate them into your goals. Sweep out anything that is not serving you right now. Do any last minute tightening up, and it's going to be important. I'm not entirely sure how to frame what is to come next. There's not really just like a lot of details about that specifically, and I feel like spiritual team doesn't necessarily feel like that is important right now, but for whoever this reading is for, it just feels like we've already been doing this anyway. And this is just a message, a reminder to that, yeah, it's important and it is going towards something. So keep that up. It's going to benefit you long term. And keep a lookout, keep a watch out for your blessings. That's pretty much it. Love that for us. If you'd like to contribute to my readings, you can visit my Etsy wish list or my Amazon wish list. There's a whole bunch of like tarot decks on the Etsy that I would like to have. If you'd like to contribute to my readings or book a private reading, you can do that through the link in the comment section, which is my website. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.